What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. To start off the week, we're taking a look at this brand new song from NCT U titled Boss. And of course, NCT U was the group that kind of started off the whole NCT group thing, and their song, which, like, God, how long's it been? A couple years? A year or two, maybe, at this point? It's been a minute since they released a song, but they're back because I guess the NCT and SM Entertainment are kind of kicking off another big project with NCT, which is gonna be something that which is very cool, and is something that I'm kind of looking forward to see what the results are. But of course, we got to start with this song, so I'm gonna do what I do in all of my videos here, and I'm gonna listen to this song, and I'm gonna give you guys my honest first impression thoughts and opinions on it, whether I like the song or not. So if that is something you're interested in hearing more of, let's talk about other K-pop releases, click on the subscribe button down below, and stay updated with what I'm doing. So with all that being said, let's get the song started. I'm feeling like this is gonna be another one of those songs that kind of like starts off slow, but then once you get into the first chorus, starts off slow and then builds into the chorus. And then when that happens, then the song's gonna kick off, and it's gonna start for real. Which, we'll see what's up. Huh. Is it interest? Yeah. I don't even see that. All of those thoughts right there that I just said, all of those words, I know they don't make any sense, but I'm processing this. Because this is a much more low-key kind of song than what they've released, than what any of the NCT groups have kind of released in the past. To be completely honest, I've kind of forgotten what the debut song from NCT U sounded like, so my comparison might be a little off, but the vocal interludes, I don't know, it's interesting. It's obviously a really kind of like different vibe that they end up bringing to the song during those little verses. Yeah, there's some parts in this song like this, and then that previous rap verse that just, at least on my first listen, they don't exactly feel like they fit in the best way. But see, I'm not entirely sure. So like, just going off the title, not knowing anything about what the actual lyrical content of this song is supposed to be or is. First impression wise, I'm not really, at least for me, I'm not really sure that this song is that the vibe of this song goes with the title of the song, Boss. Like, it's not really a song that you would associate with someone who's got some, like, maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. Of course, this is down to your own interpretation, but who's got like this larger than life attitude and persona, and they carry themselves with confidence and stuff like that. I don't really kind of feel this song like that. But on the other hand, maybe it is, but it's just a way super like low key, subdued kind of way that kind of comes out, which is completely fair and understandable, and I can actually kind of see that as this song. But I'm not really completely I want to say impressed, but it's probably not really like the right sort of phrasing for that to to not upset people. But I guess the song just doesn't really kind of leave that big of a mark on my mind as I've listened to it for the first time around. And for a song that is, well, I mean, for any promo song, you always want it to be something that is going to leave an impression, a strong impression, in any way that it possibly can. And I don't think that this song really has any moment in it that particularly stands out to me as something that I'm gonna have replaying through my mind after I've of course after I've stopped listening to this. Of course I will go back and listen to this more, and then we'll probably find get into the groove of this song and really kind of pull out points that I really like about it. But from the very beginning of the song all the way through to the end, there isn't any really real moment in this song that kind of stands out to me. And that isn't necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. It just is really kind of what I'm observing. The chorus, which is supposed to be the high point, the most catching, the moment in the song that sells this song and sells this release and sells this comeback for NCT U. The only thing really that has got going for it is the vocals and the repetition of the lyrics that are supposed to be stuck in your mind. That's really the only thing that has got for you musically. It's not a crazy distinct change from the verse, or even it's not even a distinct change like at all from the verse. And the biggest change in sound and feel comes during the verses, which the couple of vocal verses, not to mention a couple of different changes to like the style of rapping and music that goes with those. It just seems, at one point it starts off really cohesive, really kind of, laid back, subdued, with a little bit of laid back and subdued attitude. But as the song kind of went on, I kind of felt that as they added in the vocal verses and then different styles of, hip hop influenced rap verses, that the kind of the cohesiveness of the song started to fall apart a little bit. And then of course, given the little breakdown, which would have been a really cool thing to add, and it probably would have worked really well if nothing else had been changed in the song, nothing had kind of seemed out of place. But having that sort of breakdown part just before the outro of the song kind of really was the final element that kind of just broke the cohesiveness of the song. And this is of course all first impressions. So if I listen to this a second time, then the second time that I listen to it, I'll be like, what, yeah, this actually, all of this stuff kind of works, because I'll be listening to it a second time. I would already have an idea of what I will have heard. But at the end of the day, it's definitely I think it's a song that, after listening to it, has the potential to be a song that I figure out a lot more as I listen to it more, and I get to process this more. But after my first impression, it's not really a big time winner from NCT U, unfortunately. I don't think that this is really one of the best songs that has come from of course NCT U, and NCT 127 being the most similar of the subgroups as a part of this whole project. I don't think that this song, I think that this song kind of lacks the impact and the attitude and the style and all that stuff that those other songs do. And I'm not saying that they need to copy and just be a complete, that NCT U needs to be basically a carbon copy of NCT 127, because obviously that's not the point. But I don't know. And it'll be a thing too. It's like I definitely will admit that if I'm looking at this in comparison, I'm comparing this more to NCT 127, which is definitely probably likely a completely different group. We're supposed to be kind of a completely different group compared to NCT U. And I do admit that I'm not really at this moment in time, or I have kind of not become as familiar with the other NCT U songs that, like I should be. So that'll definitely be something that I, refamiliarize myself with before as I kind of put together I think there will be a song review video that I do coming up in the next day or two to kind of talk more about this song for sure. And I will kind of actually, talk about this song in comparison to the other NCT U releases or release. And, that'll definitely be something that will be much better and I think much more, fair, so to speak, to NCT, to this release and to this song. So that's really all I've got to say. There's a little bit, I think there's actually quite a few things to kind of talk about in relation to this song. So hopefully you guys have got something to say. No matter what it is that you guys think, whether you like this song or not, do not be afraid to share whatever you think down in the comment box below. Because we're trying to build a community here that's all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, no matter what they are. So if that is a community that you are interested in becoming a part of course, please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below so you can join that community. And of course, click on the bell icon down there so that you can stay updated with everything that I do by turning on notifications. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.